I'm here at the Lighthouse Golf Course. I think it's November the 20th or 22nd. I'm not sure. It's getting close to Thanksgiving. It's a beautiful morning here. Temperature is about 62 degrees, and this is a pretty little golf course here in Kingsland, Texas, in the hills here, rolling hills. And I've played golf here many, many, many times years ago. And yeah, what time? Whoa, turn that off. Got to turn that off or they'll. Well, God dang, how do you turn it off? I pushed the button 6 times. Anyway, I used to play golf here at Lighthouse Golf Course. When I played here, it was called Pack Saddle Golf Course, and that's been a while back. But they're going to have some players today, I'll guarantee you. But anyway, I'm just cruising around. It's Saturday morning. I went to the grocery store and piddled around, and I thought, well, I'll just kind of reminisce as I drive around the area here and see what's changed. One thing I noticed that's changed is they have a lot more houses around the golf course here than they had before. The little area around the golf course, everybody wants a home on the golf course when they retire, and all these old baby boomers that are retiring and retired years ago, they build homes right around this golf course and play golf as long as they can. And that's good, I guess. They do them, I do me. And one of the reasons I quit playing golf after about 35 years or so is because, one of the things that happens is when you play golf, you can injure your back or your knee or whatever, and I didn't want to go through that process. And also, all the old guys that I used to play with are gone. you know, I mean, and some of these young flat bellies, these young guys are pretty damn good. But yeah, this all used to just be blank on both sides of the road, and I lived right up here off Hermosa. Hermosa in Spanish just means pretty or beautiful or something like that. But yeah, I'll turn left because I used to have a little raggedy little place down here, and I had an RV park there. I bought some lots and from an insurance company that had, well, I bought them from a realtor, but it was from an insurance company that had gone bankrupt developing this area out here. It didn't catch on, and so yeah. But I had a golf cart, but I had it at the club. I paid for storage there, and yeah, they had a charger and everything. I just parked my golf cart there and charged it, and when I got ready to play, I'd go get my golf cart. They also had a full bar and a full restaurant, which was quite handy. And yeah, after a scramble or whatever we played, it was nice to go into the 19th hole and suck down a few beers. And yeah, this guy on the corner he's retired. I think he was retired Air Force. I'm not sure. A lot of retired military in here because it's convenient to the air bases in San Antonio, Texas. But I lived right up here on the left, and it looks like a ghetto spot now. But when I lived there, it was pretty neat. And yeah, it's still there, still there. And that old, well, let's see. Well, somebody's built a house on the damn property. Have they? Yeah, this is it right here. Lovely, huh? Well, the old storage building is still there, but they've completely renovated it into some kind of house. And then there is a house at the back of the property. I'm glad I'm not living there now. But again, yeah, this was all blank. You could have bought, there were like 50 lots for sale in here when I bought mine. You could have bought, they were going anywhere from $800 to $2,000 a lot. And I could have bought all 50 of them. But I thought, well, I didn't think. But anyway, let's see, I think I bought 6. And I made a lot of money here. I made a lot of money off these lots here. But it was years ago. When was that? I don't even know. It's been so long ago. But yeah, all this was blank on both sides. I know you want to know that. But yeah, but it's not, see, Kingsland is not an incorporated community. See, so they don't have any ordinances or stuff. So you can put just about anything you want anywhere. And that's good and bad. You go build you a nice home. Now, some of the nice areas have deed restrictions that protect those people that build really nice homes, and there are some little subdivisions that have restrictions. But by and large, you're out in the county and you can do pretty much what you want to do, and people do, as you'll see. Kingsland, Texas. It's unincorporated, so you really can't. I don't know what the population is, but probably the permanent population here now is probably, I don't know, 5,000, maybe more. And the vacation population probably doubles or triples that. I walked this road many times. I would go walking in the mornings for hours, and I mean hours. I mean sometimes I'd be gone 2 or 3 hours, just walking around checking crap out. You know. Yeah, there's some pretty places out here. I mean, if you go to the left there, I probably should have. There's a beautiful view up on top of the hill there, and there was a place for sale there, and I really looked hard at it, but I didn't buy it because it required you to build some kind of home. I never really found out what the square footage requirement was, but I'm sure it was more than I could afford. But this house here, this place covers about an acre, this house in front of us, and I think it's probably changed hands a few times because it's right on the Llano River, and I don't think it floods. You know, this creek down here floods though, right here. Yeah. I mean, I've seen water coming through there like the Mississippi River before. On the left is riverfront property, and on the right is not. We've been down this road a few times. I'm just cruising my old stomping grounds for the hell of it because I went to the grocery store and I'm on my way back to Llano, and yeah, I don't know what this is on the right here. That big retaining wall there. Huh? Spent a lot of money on that thing. Is there a home back in there? I don't see a home. Nothing. It's just a big retaining wall. Maybe the county put that in. You know, this guy's got a big old buck deer right in his front yard. You may not be able to see it. It's a pretty nice buck. It's not that big, but yeah, deer wander in through here. This is the white-tailed deer capital of Texas, Llano County, and we're in Llano County. Now, when you cross the Colorado River going, I guess it'd be almost west, I guess, you're in Burnett County. Yeah, this area out here, of course, many years ago when I was walking out here, on the left side there might have been a few homes, but there's a lot of new ones, of course, and some of these have changed hands probably half a dozen times since I was here. You know, it's funny how the world just keeps moving forward, and they don't call me and ask permission. You know what I mean? You know, they don't say, Rusty, is it okay if we do this? They never call. You know, it just happens. You know, I don't know what's gone wrong. It was a good plan. There's an airport on the right, and it's actually paved. And these hangars here, these are aircraft hangars, and there's further on up here, there's some more on the right. There's one here, and there's a few people that fly the ultralights, and they use this as their base. And that old shed over here, off to the right, that shed there, that's where some of them park their aircraft, or did years ago. Probably still do. But they're improving the airport facility here. And but I don't think you'll see 747s landing there anytime in the near future. Go ahead and turn right in front of me, fella. Don't worry about it. Take your time. And this little low spot here, it floods whenever the Llano River floods. All these little dips are cut off. But we're just cruising along, guys, on a Saturday morning, kind of marking time till Thanksgiving next week. And yeah, I got the reason I went to the grocery store is I want to make me some nachos supreme for supper. And what that would include is some chips with some salsa, just some small pieces of chicken cut up and put on top of that, probably some refried beans, and then a little then some refried beans, uh, jalapenos, sour cream, cheese, and then I put lettuce and tomato on top of all that, and make me a meal out of it. It's pretty good. I tried it, and then I put avocado too. I forgot, but it's hard not to make too much. You really can't save it because the chips get soggy and stuff. I know you wanted to know that too. So on and on we go, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a big video here. I'm fixing to end it in just a minute here. Oh, they also have at the, what do they call it? The Lighthouse Golf Course, they do have an RV park, and it's a pretty dadgum nice RV park. They have, they have showers and restrooms there in addition to just a parking spot. And then there's another new RV park they're building not too far from the grocery store in Kingsland on one of the back roads that has covers. They have the metal covers over the RV. It's going to be pretty nice, but I imagine it'll be pretty expensive too. And RV parks seem to be, I thought for years that there was going to be a terrible overbuild of RV parks. There's not. In fact, it's just the other. There's not enough. People are caught in a trap. They get laid off, or their job goes away and they have to downsize. And the first thing they do is buy an RV and look for an RV park to park it in. And so all of these RV parks here in the Kingsland area are near full, or all the ones I've seen as I was driving around the other day. Yeah, there's one up here on the right that's fairly new, and there's also one on the left that's been here for a few years, right toward the end of this road here where it intersects the road that goes to the slab. And we may go back that way, go over the slab. Yeah, there's an RV park up here on the right up here. Yeah, it says for sale. Well, that's a lot. Yeah, and then over here you see where they've got all those rocks exposed and stuff. That is an RV park actually, and I'm not sure how much it is. I imagine $600 a month or so. But compared to buying a home, that's a small piece of change. And then there's another one further up here on the right. In fact, I think I'm going to go to the right as opposed to going across the slab. We went across it the other day. Yeah. But we'll go to the right here and go back on 1431. Well, in fact, the road's closed anyway. Yeah, the river must have got up over the bridge, huh? Let's see if it did. Is anybody behind me? I guess it's closed because of high water. So I guess I wasn't going to go that way anyway. So, yeah, it doesn't take much to get that low water bridge flooded. And we have had some rain north of here and west. And, we had not a lot of rain, but I guess it doesn't take much. It's called Pack Saddle RV Park. It says now open. I didn't get a good look at it though, because it was hidden behind a wooden fence. Saturday morning, cruising around the Kingsland, Texas area. Temperature 64 degrees, and I'm not sure. I think it's November the 22nd. Would that be right? Would that make? Because the 28th or 27th is Thanksgiving. That's Thursday. This is Saturday. So 3rd, 4th. I guess it's the 22nd. All right. Yeah. Septic tank and parts for sale. All right. So guys, I'm going to end the video, and y'all enjoy your day. Keep your health and prepare for Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, the holiday season, and enjoy your life the best way you can. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, but if you're going to buy something from Amazon, use the Amazon link in the description of all my videos. Doesn't cost you a penny, it's just a matter of an extra step if you choose to fool with it. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, and all that stuff. Stand guard at the door of your mind. And yeah, make life an adventure. It's 10:38 a.m. Yeah, I'll get back a little after 11 to Llano, my RV spot, and then I'll prepare my lunch. Isn't that exciting? Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.